Welcome back, everybody. We continue. We're looking for a code lock and a saw. Robert. A screwdriver we'll always have. Take that lot home. So we've moved house since the last time you might have watched the stream. We don't yet have a door or a code lock. We will be joined in voids later by Lego, more than likely, and a fair chance to adopt a Cookie Monster at some point. Home sweet home. Not really where I want it, but do. Get some loot in there. Looking for the right angle now. Nearly had it then. Let's refill gas. Once we can get a door up and a code lock on, then we'll start to look at blocking windows and making this a bit safer. Need to sharpen that before we go back out to the ground. Need to go to a farming area. Need to look for farms. That's what we need to do. More maps. I've been there before, didn't find any code locks there. I reckon that's a farming area. Also know my wolf area. No farms here. That might be farming. I think what we're going to do is go up to here, cross here. Maybe pop to that well first and get full of water. Cross into here. And then search each of these farming areas. There's a well there. Okay, we'll go to that well. We'll make our way up to here. Cross and work our way through the farms looking for the items we need, which might give us a better chance. Need to sleep by a fire soon. Pinky's van. Fucking godsend. What we got today? What we got today? Bears. Pinky food. That's worth having. About. Lovely map. It is a beautiful map. That's bugger. I'm wary of the fact that I've not been here before. Also take the shotgun. On this server, it's a really good up close and personal weapon. Better camouflage wise, probably my red one. Neither of them are very good, but the red's probably slightly better. Also, we don't restrict building on my servers apart from at the trader, so people can live where they like. Shotgun will take. I realise it's time for a swim. I'm going to search this boat spawn to start with. Then we'll probably eat the beans so we get some hydration off them. This is an event spawn boat. Rather better than green. 3 pair of jungle boots. Take them. Sometimes you get MVGs on these boats. So that was quite good. Right, let's get these beans opened. And then prepare to cross. So we're going to set ourselves an RV with the airdrops going. We want to swim right across and eventually end up on that well. That. Got weapon in hand before we start swimming. It is a long swim, this one. Have a swim. But we'll have water at the end of it. You use a lot of health swimming. That's the trouble. You lose sleep, swimming, carrying logs, building. Multi-bits every fucking time. Really worth it. Both these farms will need searching thoroughly. 4. Some mysterious looking plants. People wrong. Okay, 3. So cookies on Lego and Lego, that should take us to 5. If Mark pops in, that'll be 6. That would be nice. It'd be nice if it was more popular, obviously. But for the level of server we're on, it is quite nice. More of a farm. So over that one. So farm and industrial, what we could be searching. More farms around here. We'll carry on searching. wary that my character needs to sleep, but I need a fire to do that. Or at least have dry clothes. Crowbar. Me, do you think, or someone else? How rotten is it? Go for a saw. Barely what did I have? 3. No, it's all right. I need to find one. I need to find it conventionally. But thank you. It's appreciated. I found hacksaws, but hacksaws won't allow me to cut wood up for some stupid reason. And I don't know why. It must be one of the other mods we've got on has conflicted it. So I'm searching for saws and code locks. As you do. Without naturally going to the trader, because this is me we're talking about. I like to survive without using a trader. I'm not a natural trader person. No code lock yet. And it's my server, you know, at the end of the day, of all the people that should be able to find these things, it should be me. That might be useful. That'll be useful to spare. So what I've done is I've downgraded the amount of hacksaws in the game and increased the amount of handsaws because it's the right thing to do. Up there. You'll give me a mark in there for a bloody airdrop. I suppose that is the airdrop. Yeah, that's right. Nice server. Obviously, it's my own server. I'm bound to say it's nice, but it is a nice server. I'm loving the map, and I haven't really played the map before. Need to delete my marker. Was which one on the floor? The hunter pants. What I need to do is bring out some clothing. I'm liking it, to be honest, same as that. Yeah, and I've got so many new things planned. Well, as we get the server closer and closer to where I want it to be. Oh, a code lock, certainly bloody not. I would love a code lock now. So I know I can get them from a base built, from an airdrop, and I know that I can get them from industrial spawns. Industrial, keycard rooms. or key cards. I wonder if it'll let me sleep or if I'm going to be too wet. It's a bit of a boost to be useful at the moment. It's a little bit about balancing at the moment, getting everything just set right. But I've got some interesting stuff to bring in. Okay. Was that in the barn? Which building were we in? Come on, wake up, you fool. There we go. Industrial building. Where the bloody hell was it? The lone building, wasn't it, on its own? Oh, now I'm well annoyed that I'm lost. Not lost, but you know what I mean. Oh, there's one of those special DayZ fences. Yeah, not the barn, it was the industrial building. Yeah. I've got to find it again. I came here. I came past the small silage bin. We walked through here. I started walking in this direction. Did I know? So I didn't go towards there. There it is, industrial building. Hey, even if you're wrong, it's worth a check. You were right, I think. You are a star. Thank you. Now I just need a saw. So we're going to go and check there. Hi there, Aiden. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, getting that code lock will make a massive difference once we've got a saw. And then, yeah, thank you. I wasn't looking. I've got a base location, just at the moment it's not at all secure. And even one code lock secure is better than no code lock secure. And I realised I could run Trader and buy a saw, hand saw, but there's a risk in that. And I like playing without traders. I like having the trader in. I think having the trader in that deals in nails is brilliant. It gives people an option. But you can find nails by breaking down pallets. So you don't need to get nails. Ruined house, but that's okay. There next. I think I've said only one workbench per person because the map's not very big. That might be revised. Put it into suggestions if you wish to. What I would be willing to do is to say maximum of 5 code locks per person. So if they wanted 2 bases, they would have to have maybe 3 code locks in one and 2 in the other, or 1 and 4. So you could have a stash base elsewhere with another workbench. But I have to have a think about it, and I'll put it out to suggestions and see what people think. I could see that working. What I didn't want to end up with is, because every base that's built ends up with more and more lag on the server. And I'd like to run the server through to August without having to wipe. So, and it's about survival, picking your right base location. But I could see an argument on, as long as you didn't go over 5 code locks, having more than one base. So I'll word something and I'll put it in suggestions and see what people vote. Is that fair? Yeah, I can see it as a good argument. I can see why you might want a couple of bases, or especially with what the fuck. keep finding weird shit on the map. Is that a Livonia punker? Oh god, I can shoot him up here. Yeah, so no, I can see a good argument for that. We'll have a think about it. Because obviously raiding's difficult. So once we go to breaching charge, it'll be really difficult. Because it's going to be difficult to carry 5 breaching charges. We all know that with the way that I limit loot storage. So, but allowing multiple bases, as long as it didn't go over your code lock limit total. And I also recognise that I advertise it as a solo server, but that won't always stop people working together. And that's fine. As long as they know that that doesn't give them 10 code locks to play with. If that makes sense. So now we'll check here. Yeah. We're going to have to search the map, basically. Operation Code Lock. Sorry, got Code Lock. Operation Saw. I can't go home and... Well, I've got a code lock. If I got some more pallet... Have I got an axe with me? Didn't... Ah, I've got a crowbar. Okay. We might be able to do this without needing a door to get our first door up. I need to think about this. I think it's possible. I think we've got enough pallets at base to do it. Okay, so that's a pallet cabinet. That's the one that I've got in the back. That is a pallet shelf. So if we... Not that one. Put that there. Bigger. Put that there. Fun game starts. That there. There. Need that. Good. That works. I think if we go home, we should be able to do this. With a bit of work. Leave that behind. Shelf we don't need, but I need the items off the shelf. Pallet cabinet I do need. Not really, but I need the stuff that's inside it, and I can't deploy it. Can I here? Just check, because if I can deploy it here, I can solve it here. No, I can't deploy it. And that's quite nice because it's a wardrobe. Whereas that one's going to have pallets inside we can use for something. Okay, we're going to leave that. Actually, let's take a risk. I should have enough planks to build the door and the door frame, and I can get logs from the trees nearby using an axe, and I've got a code lock. Should. So we won't need a saw. Obviously, it goes without saying, if I show my base location, yeah, you understand. That'll do. Let that fucker burn out, so no one else gets it. Let's do some eating in case we find some interesting loot on the way home. You'll have an opportunity to attack the Goblin and Cookie. I'm going to use DayZ Editor to, I think I mentioned it loosely, but basically build an event island that will be off trade, that will be somewhere off Trader. That once a month we'll spawn it in, and myself and Cookie will put an event in the server. Basically, we'll then, I'll teleport Cookie and me out of our bases and into that base where we'll get geared up. So when we get killed, it won't matter. There'll be an entrance to the base with a breaching charge set ready to go on the door. We won't leave the base, and anyone that's on the server within like a 2-hour or a 3-hour time frame will have to attack us. And once you've cleared the castle and killed each other, probably, whoever killed once we're both been killed, there'll be a loot box there that is worth it for the kill. There'll be a good prize to help you carry on living on the server. and the ability of carrying the loot out. You guys will be allowed as many spawns as you want. There won't be any restriction on it. But for me, that one, go for there. But for me and Cookie, it will be, we're allowed one spawn. Once we're dead, we're out of the game. And it will be a island for you to assault. As people that are on the server, it'll be advertised plenty of time once it's built. And then each time we run it, I'll move round bits on the island round a bit. So next time we run it, it'll be a different thing that you're assaulting. And they'll make sure there's weapons through it and things to help you. And then I'll advertise it as well. I'll advertise it as an event where people can come in. And the regular players for that weekend only will probably be whitelisted when we run it. So you're guaranteed a place if you get into the queue. Whereas everybody else will fight over whatever spaces are left if the server fills up. It might not. But it gives them something that we can run that will be popular, hopefully. And Cookie and I have a lot of friends in the streaming world that will love the chance to kill us. And we'll make sure the prize is like breaching charges and fouls and MVGs and tins of pack back and maybe a scorpion tail or two. And build some sort of leaderboard on the Discord, so whoever kills us, because I can get that information out of the back end of the software, will get a Cookie killer and a Goblin killer Discord sort of title. And then the idea is we'll run it probably monthly, but I've got to build the first one and work out how it's going to work. But I like the idea of it as well. It will stream well. And for you guys, you get to kill me and Cookie. And you get to do... But you can, and we'll let you work together. You know, if people want to team up, we'll give you a Discord bit. You know, you can team up. We'll set up a voice channel in Discord for the people that are attacking us. You can all at least have a conversations and try and work together. We'll try and do it at a time that works for both UK and US players. Yes. Yeah. And we'll have limited ammo. We'll do it on purpose. We won't be allowed out of the castle or whatever we're defending. Whereas you guys will be allowed to loot up before you attack us and try and get better weapons or bring weapons you've got from home. Because that makes sense. It'll be something a little bit different, you know. It means that the server will have another feature. The other thing that I learned to do yesterday is actually make proper events. So, like you have heli crashes and things like that, we can do our own events for the server. So, I'm going to start working on the code this weekend to put events in. And we'll have something that's unique to us. But it does mean going forward, each time that we do a server, we'll be able to do more to it. I'm quite liking the idea of doing this server at Christmas again. because I can put the winter wipe on this one. And then we can stick on maybe the mouse hands that need cooking, heating up. The temperature's a bit. Put snow in maybe, and blizzards. Okay, thanks for popping in. That's really appreciated. Enjoy, and I'll see you out there. May your shots miss me.
Hello.
Oh, that gave me a fucking fright.
Sorry.
That's all right. What do you have for
Did
tea?
you not get the what did I have? 2 spam fritters, fries, and
Whoa,
sweet corn.
fucking gas! Fuck, I nearly ran into gas.
Are you on Goblin server?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll jump on.
Cookie, I got a message from Cookie like, I'm on the server, but I'm not in chat because I'm meant to be bathing the kid. Or something like that. It was like... And he's like, I'm really enjoying it. He says, I'm just enjoying building a base and securing it and hunting things down and looking for players and... Okay.
Excellent.
You're not going to get a fix out of this permanently. I realise he's like me. He wants base building and raiding. Big time raiding. Yeah.
I love how he's gone from work and lunch to, yeah, I should be actually doing important life things, but no.
I think it's a good life choice he's made.
The DayZ addiction must be strong today.
I've got a code lock.
Mm.
And I might have, by breaking down some of the stuff I've got, enough pallets to build without having a saw. The town that I'm in, just to pre-warn you, the route in you're taking does go via wolves.
I have no weapons. Oh, very shit weapons.
Just remember, wolves can't swim.
Yep, that's very true.
So stay close to the shoreline. Yeah.
What?
What's happened?
Fuck was that? The loudest explosion I've heard in my life, and I actually might have followed through slightly.
On my server?
Oh god, there's gas. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Did towns get gassed?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, the town I was in just got gassed.
Yeah. You'll hear the
Holy.
explosion and see a flare, and you've got about 3 seconds to get out.
I literally spawned in, and as my screen come around, it was like, I was like, what the fuck was that explosion? And also, what the hell is that green cloud of gas which is now developing? Oh, I'm glad I used a well last night.
Yeah.
Because there's no chance I'm using it today. God, I nearly shit myself. It was just this almighty explosion, what felt like it was in front of me. I didn't realise random towns got gas.
So not random, it's certain towns that are on a spawn. So the town that I'm thinking that you could have lived in is a town that gets gassed. I've now learned.
Okay.
But there are places here that you might be able to live. Hi, Dubs. Yellow, mate. Closing on 250 subs. Quick. I know. We're getting there. How are you?
All that food I had last night and all that water I had last night
Yeah.
pretty much just went to waste after the random, well not random, but the gas
incident.
implosion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Hopefully this will allow me to build what I need to build. Silencers today?
Tell you what, the explosion sounded good for the headset. Certainly shit me up.
You weren't ready for it though, were you?
I sort of dived back in my chair. I was like, what the hell's going on around me?
Right, where are my planks?
I've got to give the Cerner over credit. That was quite the experience.
He's a bitch, that server, and he's a bastard. He really is.
I've got to give him credit though. That was definitely
So
an experience I enjoyed.
Nails. And planks. Wooden crate, wooden pallet, old wood crate, pallet frame, pillar kit, wall kit, door kit, I'm guessing. Window, small window, angled roof, floor, ramp, flat roof, low wall, staircase, stairs, foundation, wood storage crate, door kit. Door kit. That's right, Dubs. I'm choosing to live in the most inappropriate place on any server.
I was going to explore that town and try and find some cereal in my flats, but change your plan. That's got to be terrible timing, but to literally spawn back into the map and then suddenly be in the middle of chaos.
Lots of stuff now needed. Lots of planks, but we need logs to start with. So let's get logs. Inappropriate, but I think I like it. Well, you have that. I think it's an amazing place for a base. For a solo. I've always wanted to do it, and this is my first opportunity.
I thought I'd take a detour and go to what I thought was a town. Turns out to be some weird sewage / industrial strange building.
I bet I didn't fucking bring... That was stupid. Right, we need to cut down another one and then run back and drop this off. I'll do the same thing. That'll do.
Have you been out on the ground exploring today?
Sorry?
Have you been out on the ground exploring?
Not very far.
Ah,
Why?
Someone's been around here since...
Cookie's done the whole map back 3 times today.
Ah,
Well, he was
might be
working hard. Oh look, he's back in. Hello, Mr. Cookie.
Hello.
Good eve.
You're obviously liking the server.
Don't know what you're about.
For a server that's
I was work today.
Busy, mate. Very busy.
yeah. You
I heard it was chaos, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Yeah, we got raided. I mean, yeah, no, it's a busy day.
Dubs has just seen where I'm building my base, and he's like, I said, it might not be the most appropriate base or something like that, but I've always wanted to do it. And he's like, inappropriate, but I think I like it. I've got a code lock, and I might have enough planks if I break something down, because I didn't find a saw.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a go. Because I've got a code lock, and even being one code lock's in better than none.
Yeah.
So we've had a request from SC in the chat, and I don't know who SC is on the server, that can we have more than one base? So I'm going to put it into suggestions. I'm going to word it in a way that says, if players want more than one base, they can do, but they can only use a maximum of 5 code locks over all their bases.
Yeah.
So you could have one base with 5 code locks, 5 bases with 1 code lock. Yeah? Or
Yeah.
does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I think that's fair. Does somebody want one base that's really secure, or one base that's sort of secure and an emergency base elsewhere? But each of them will need a workbench. Each of them will need, yeah. I don't mind doing that. So then, if you get raided, you might have a 4 code lock base, and if you get raided, an extra base somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't think that's unachievable on this map.
No.
But I'll word it in suggestions and see how people vote. I'm happy with that sort of update, as long as it doesn't become 2 bases both with 5 code locks.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might
I
have.
quite like the idea of having an emergency somewhere.
Yeah, but you'd have to choose. Having a second place. You might build a full base, or you might just take a tin shack and stick a door on it and a workbench inside and a couple of storage containers. But then that's 2 workbenches that both need filling with gas every couple of days.
That's
Yeah.
quite true, actually, yeah.
So it ups. So by all means have it, but you're going to end up having to find more supplies. Cookie, when you get a chance, can you see if the keys, if you've got keys, haven't you? Whether their description's changed or not.
Yeah, have a look now, man.
If they haven't, then we'll need to put something.
Yes, they have all changed.
Does that now make more sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Still doesn't exactly give the position, but you can work it out very easily enough on the map now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, much easier.
Yeah.
Much easier.
And that I didn't have to wipe or do anything. So much I can do without wiping the server.
Yeah.
There will be probably downtime on Thursday for like 10 minutes.
That's what I'm in the office Thursday.
Yeah, yeah, I've got to remember that while you still can play DayZ on lunch breaks, this server's gonna there's gonna be some monstrosity of a base you're gonna build. I can just feel it now.
Yeah.
Because I've not put any sort of all I've said is you've got a 30-meter radius from your workbench to build in. How you build with that, as long as it's a believable base. But I can see some penis bases appearing.
I don't know what you mean.
Going straight up to a big fucking box on the top.
Would never do such a thing.
Yeah.
Two sheds underneath.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I can see penis base appearing. I once built a penis base on subsistence that was like 30 stories high. And I called it the lighthouse, and everyone was like, that ain't no lighthouse. The longest stream I ever did, I did a Saturday stream in subsistence that was 12 hours long. But then when I finished, I was on leave. I didn't game again until the Tuesday. I was completely burnt out.
My character's definitely done some distances.
Why? Everything's ruined.
No, as in distance travelled
Yeah.
since last night is 56 km.
Fuck it. That's what I gotta say.
Since you came onto the server and gave it a go and went, oh, I like this. Yeah?
Yep.
Basically. Lego spawned in and was like, there's a big loud explosion. Why is there gas around me?
Nearly shit myself. It was literally on me. I was like, what the fuck was that? I was like, why is there gas?
Did you make it out?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, luckily I was on the outskirts, so I just sprinted.
Yeah.
I made it with one cut, I think.
Yeah. When you get when you get 2 cuts, you know you're in deep trouble. Yeah, I did that. I was looking earlier to try and find somewhere to build. I went into a place. I was like, "Oh, this looks, it could work." I was like, umming and ahhing about it, and then all of a sudden, all I heard was,
No, maybe not here. Then.
started coughing. I was like, "I'm out. Bail, bail."
I think it was literally the second I spawned in, it sort of the screen corrected itself. It made me explosion. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That doesn't work. Fuck that. Maybe it's not that. That. Okay. I was being stupid. No comment, Cookie.
Never say anything. Dum 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 dum.
I'm behind a code lock.
Hey.
Now I can organise the base. That took some fucking doing. Still not fucking safe, but I'm behind a code lock.
And that is pretty safe.
Is it? Yeah. Really?
Maybe.
Like he's walking by with a pack of C4.
That's not yet
Hey,
on the
Nerd
server,
Man,
but
how
he's
you
found a
doing?
way of finding some. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, Nerg, we are having a good day. We are on Mr. Goblin's server. So stay away from your home. Haven't found your base yet. Well, I don't think I have. I may have done. I don't know. I found a few. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm looking forward to the day I find an assault rifle.
You don't have one yet, Cookie?
No. No, all I found is shotguns and a Mosin. And a Tundra, but it was badly damaged and I don't really have any 308 yet. I love this map. I know it pretty well. Oh, wow.
I don't know the map at all.
No, I don't know the map that well.
But I do love the map. I think it's an amazing map. The more time I spend on here, the more I wish I'd spent more time on here in the past.
Yeah. You have to make a sacrifice to the DayZ gods to get an AR. That sounds about right.
So the two towns I've been in so far today have both been gassed consecutively. I feel like I may have picked a terrible route.
Towns will get gassed all the time, mate. You're just gonna have to, unfortunately, just get used to it.
Yeah, just trying to find a way around. Well, I'm nowhere near it now, but.
I checked out Sunken City. Where's Sunken City?
We don't know the map at all, though.
No.
We're learning it as we go.
I may have been there now. I'm not 100% sure. So I've mostly just been running about. I have no idea where I am. I'm just going around. I've got a map, but it doesn't mean anything to me. Map has so many points of interest. Yes, that it does. The places I have been, yeah, very interesting. Yellow dubs. Very underrated in my opinion. It is Nurg. Like Goblin just said, the more you play this map, the more you start to fall in love with it.
Yeah.
Unless you're Lego, who keeps running into gas.
Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with them. Now I can hear wolves. I am so screwed. This may not be my day.
So create a labyrinth maze. There was a which server was it? I played with that. It was a massive. I think it was when it was Christmas map. Barrington.
Yeah.
Like that. That had a labyrinth maze. Which you had to obviously get through to then go into like underground loot area.
Sorry out to the stream, we're doing the most boring job in the world. We're organising base. The character needs to get asleep now. I've got somewhere behind a door that I can fall asleep. I need to dry out clothes. I need to move certain stuff to certain areas. And then once it's done, it'll make going forward things a lot easier.
Around this map for almost a year. Yeah, we've hardly ever played this map. We played it once when we did the Cowboys server, and then that was pretty much it. I think we came on it once just to learn it a little bit, and then yeah, so twice roughly.
Dubs,
Probably a couple of
I
hours.
need to watch the organising stream because that's what I'm terrible at. Most people are. At the moment, it'll just be moving stuff around to get stuff to where it needs to be. And then, so next to the fire, you should be storing wood and food. Next to a workbench, eventually, all your building materials. And next to another area, maybe clothing. That needs to be put into the workbench. Now play get the right angle. There we are. And refill. So I'm moving stuff out of here because this will be the first room that I secure off with windows. For obvious reasons. Because Cookie might come to visit.
What do you mean, me? Be anyone.
Yeah, it could be anyone. Cookie's likely to come to visit. But it could be anyone. Is that bad? Is that a better way of putting it, Cookie?
Yeah.
Could be anyone, but it will be Cookie.
There's a gas town next to me, Lego. I wonder.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
I'm going to change course. Because I think I know where you are, because I just heard the explosion go down.
Don't know about. It wasn't me.
But you might not know how many dynamic gas zones I allow at a time on the server.
That's very true, actually.
I just like winding Lego up. And be constantly looking over his shoulder.
I've got Alt on permanent press down.
And your mouth's just turning in circles everywhere. Yeah.
I'm not actually moving anywhere. I'm just going around in a circle.
Yeah. You've been doing that. You've been doing that for like 10 years now, haven't you, in game? And eventually, I'll see him.
Constructed an entire city as a safe zone for a trader with a pub for players to hang out, chat, and trade.
Well, I am eating on my chicken steak just in case Cookie does kill me.
Have you now? I've got a full stomach, thank you.
That's alright then.
Probably won't be for much longer, so the sooner I find you, the better.
Never been more tactical in my life.
might end up being an off-stream sort out. Actually, no. It needs to be done, whatever. So, might as well do it now. Now that's going to be fire lighting, food, and for the moment, meds. That's rubbish room at the moment. They're a waste of space.
Appears to be a pristine mushroom here, Lego.
It's not me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm other side of a map, I think.
Oh. What, mushrooms don't grow there, do they?
Nah, it's a non-foraging area.
Did you run through a forest recently?
Forest? No. Town? Yes.
No forests on the map, are there, like where you go?
No towns either. I'm in this really cold mountain range. I'm not quite sure.
So left-hand side of the map then.
Shit. I do have a feeling I'm just going to turn a corner any minute and Cocky will be like, peekaboo, bang.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah.
As you've worked out, stream, I've got fed up with organising.
Never thought I'd hear the day.
I do need to do it, but it's something I need to do after I've done something else. I nearly said what I was going to do then, didn't I?
Kill Lego. Yes, I know.
I thought that was your job, Cookie.
That's going to be Cookie's one aim now, and then as soon as he's done it, he'll be like, right, that's the server completed. It does worry me because it looks like the town I was just in, someone's been through it.
That happens a lot though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And they probably have been through it. It's Cookie.
The spacebar doesn't seem to be running of work.
Dubs, you should fly around and see what Cookie and Lego are up to. Not to do anything, to modify their experience, of course. Just spy on them. Yeah. That's the hardest thing about... I would never do it, obviously, but having access to a server and telling you and going, I could just now pop... I want to play. I need to do some admin first. And then when you're in admin mode, you might be flying around and seeing where players are. And then saying, okay, I can't now play for a while. I need to give people a chance to get clear. Because that's the right thing to do. annoying. The stores won't work. Looks that can go upstairs. I did not invite a new member to my territory. Otherwise, Cookie will raid me and accept the invitation. Won't you, Cookie? Yeah. And dismantle this code lock, dismantle this base. Yeah.
Take all the nails.
Yeah. Ugh.
I smell you, Lego.
Just showered. You shouldn't be able to.
Didn't shower very well, did you? You fucking stink.
The only thing I got in my head there was that video where it's like, well, it was fucking one of yous.
That Scottish one. Yeah.
It's the only thing that popped in my head.
Well, he was fucking one of yours. Classic.
Time to do some repairing.
Every time you do that, I genuinely think you're behind me. I don't know why. There's a real strong paranoia.
I think that's what he's aiming for. Echo.
He's not actually on DayZ. He's just sat at his desk winding.
Wouldn't surprise me. Should be empty. Good. At the moment, it's only the three of us on here. But we do have more people coming and going all the time. Quite nice.
I feel like it was enough of a threat from Cook. It feels like it was a full server. It's gone suspiciously quiet.
Why the fuck have I got a Winchester with me? Of all fucking things. I've been that fucking off. Nobody needs that in their life. That, with close up and personal. That gone. That's that gone. We need to find pistol mags. Needs to be, that needs to go on the back. It's a 911. Yes. Got that off.
I'm definitely gonna have to replace my alt button.
Need to get a window on some of these locations for obvious reasons. Or walls. Guys, while I'm sleeping, I'm just going to step away from the keyboard a second.
Come on.
All good. Me and Cocky will play cat and mouse.
What do you mean? Never do such a thing.
That's half expect some rounds to come pinging past me as you said that.
I'm back, guys.
Oh,
Ooh.
Waiting for sleep to catch up a bit. It's not
I need to
night time,
sleep
so
soon,
the
it's
most it can ever
worrying
get
me.
to is 75%. It's not going to get to that because I'm wet through.
Take
But
your clothes off.
yeah, it's a fair point, actually.
Yeah, take your clothes off, put it next to the fire, and then you'll sleep better. And even if you wake up in a damp still, you can put them on, can't you?
Yeah. Oh, okay, good. Sleepy time. No, won't do that. It's the position I'm in. The clothes are in the way. This is like it. I'm comfortably warm now. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right then.
I found a Twinkies van again earlier. Had a can of baked beans on it.
Jesus.
It's like, oh. Yeah, and cereal and Twinkies.
Just found a big rucksack.
One of the big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it green or black or multicoloured?
Green.
See, they're not working properly, but that's fine. I can live with it. They're not. They as we know from experience, they ruin really easily, don't they?
Yeah.
So I think we can live with the limited spawn of them and the fact that even if it ruins and it's on your back, when you log off, next time you log on, it'll be lying on the ground, and you have to decide which gear you're leaving behind.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's really useful, but actually, it's not that useful, is it?
No, it's one of those where it's nice to have because you see you've got all that space, but
the minute a wolf jumps at you,
yeah, you're screwed.
Because the rucksack will ruin. You have no choice but to take it off on a restart. Oh, sorry, on a restart, you log off, log on, and then it falls off your back, so it's ruined.
Yeah.
So that sort of solves the problem with people finding them. And people fill them up and they can't run.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I've only just found it, so I'm happy with that because it's been a struggle.
Yeah, I've been lucky. I've found 2 Parabergens. And obviously I stole someone's.
No, they misplaced it, is what you're meant to say. I mean, I have had a mountain backpack, but it's, doesn't really do much compared to the one, that tourist rucksack.
Gonna need for this trip fishing rod. I think I've got water, I've got food, I've got puree tabs, I've got meds, got a bit of a repair kit, I've got spare ammo. Nice, warm. I might find another long route. Alright, let's do it. I'll open the door now. Cookie will be like, morning! Bang, bang!
I wonder if he cancelled that invite.
Oh dear lord.
What?
Wolf attack.
I did warn you there's wolves down here.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to be in this location, though.
I've gone out without a map.
Bloody hell.
I've only got one. And base is located now.
As long as base is, I was going to say, as long as base is located, then you're, even if you die, at least you know where you got to go.
Yeah. Base has got a marker. That's all that matters, isn't it?
Just out of curiosity, do the wolves leave you alone after a set period of time?
If you kill their leader, they do.
And if not,
They will keep coming at you.
fantastic. Not what I wanted to know.
I mean, no, they leave you alone, Lego.
How do you know which one's the leader?
You don't.
Just shoot at them.
Ah. I'm not saying I've got no
Thank you.
weapons, but
Welcome
can you
to the
take them
chat.
on with a machete?
You can. It takes a while to kill them.
All right, have a good one. Hopefully I will. I'm off to take that somewhere and deal with that and that. And the reason I'm being cryptic is the people that are in chat, while friends, are not friends on this server. Oh, whoever that was in chat has just deleted their message.
Yeah.
Maybe they meant it for the other Goblin.
Maybe.
Did I must have, I told you, Cookie, but I don't know if I told you, Lego. There is another Goblin out there who, Loot Goblin, who's a bit of a nightmare. Would that be fair to say, Cookie?
Yeah.
And people sometimes pop up in my chat and like, oh, it's amazing raid the other night. We duped our way into that base and we got through windows. It was awesome. I'm like, you're trying for the other Goblin. Yeah. Oh,
You're trying for my long lost brother.
No, we didn't do any of that. We didn't dupe anything. Yeah, okay then. The other Goblin gets banned from servers a lot.
Okay.
But I have been accused of being that Goblin.
Yeah.
People have said, why are you on the server? You got banned last week. I'm like, no, that's the other Goblin. I'll have you know there's no foul play anywhere on my Steam accounts. Multiple accounts, all of them are fine. Yeah.
Apart from one.
Yeah, that's not
Where
that,
you've been banned.
that's a local ban. That's not ever appeared on any of the lists.
Ah. Okay.
So they've just banned me from their server. But the reason we can't play Northman's is because their admin is a Northman's admin as well. One of many reasons now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But I really enjoyed Northman's.
Yeah, Northman's was good fun.
But I think potentially if we do an event on here, Cookie, and invite people into attackers and make sure the prize, as well as a foul and explosives and everything else, includes enough stuff for people to build a base, we might start to grow the server.
Yeah.
Because people will, both our friends will play to have a chance of killing you and I, won't they?
Yeah.
And then they get a code lock and a box of nails and loads of other stuff. They're like, fuck it, let's put a base down. Yeah. And then next month you run another one and someone else is like, yeah, let's do the same.
Well, that was interesting.
What happened? You live?
Yeah, I'm alive. I went through an entire mag, the only mag I had. Had to kill all 4 of them because the leader was the last one. But I made it out in one piece.
Or so you think.
So Cookie was following with gunshots.
He said he was on walls. Okay. Oh, there's the first couple of shots right there in that direction. Yep, getting closer.
I've put the Halloween event on Cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's now initiated at night time on the island. The island becomes a haunted island. The tier 4 island that you were on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've chosen the vicar to be the Halloween creature.
Yeah.
Because I love religion so much. Sorry to my Australian friends that watch. I'm hoping that the fact that you got the wolves Lego means they'll leave me alone if I'm in wolf territory.
I feel like there's 2 packs because one I managed to avoid them and another one came.
Oh, there's
out.
certainly more than 2 packs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is still a pack out there which are hungry. Which I managed to avoid, and then I accidentally ran into the other one. Or at least another one.
Yeah, I need to sort the keys out because I just found one of those raid packs that we're not going to get rid of on Thursday. And it was full of keys. Yeah.
Yeah.
But explosives makes more sense. Because it'll be harder to raid with explosives on here than it will with the raid hammers. Can you imagine trying to get 5 of each of the items home to make 5 gunpowders and then add a burlet sap to it and a radio and a deck? It's not going to be a simple process, is it?
No.
And I'll probably make it either 2 homemades or 1 heavy to take 1 code lock door.
Yeah.
So you're going to need to have 10 homemades to take down a full base. And if we have them, the stuff just spawning everywhere and not a lot of it, and then just the decks in crates, that'll do the
Are you
job.
going to be able to carry 10?
When I first spawn them in, I will put the large backpack on the 120 slopper and see if 10 will fit in.
Okay.
Because you should be able to survive on the gear that you've got on yourself, and then the 120 slotter would carry your explosives, and then after you've raided in, that would carry out any goods that you were taking home with you.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I wasn't sure if...
That's how my brain wants it to work.
Yes, yeah.
Because it should be an end game thing.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to allow, I'm going to put it as a suggestion, but I am happy to think about I'll put it out to everybody, to have this idea of people being able to have multiple bases, but not more than 5 code locks per person. With the emphasis on the fact that doesn't mean that if 2 of you are working together, you're allowed 10 code locks per base, on a base. Yeah? Because
Yeah.
if 2 people are working together, they'll go, oh, we're allowed 5 code locks each, let's have 10. Won't they?
Yeah.
So at that point it becomes if that happens, all your code locks will be taken off and the grid reference to the base will be broadcast to the whole server. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I can track bases. And I can track when code locks are placed
Yeah.
and where they are. Whereas I wouldn't look that on the map, but if I suddenly had 8 code locks within the space of 30 meters of each other, I'd be like, invisible cloak on, off to visit that base. Yeah. And remove. Broadcast message to server.
Yeah.
I love this map. Such a nice map. I can see why it's small, because it would have taken so much work to make it look this good.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
if you don't have a knife and can't get bark, how else do you make a fire lighter? Because I seem to have lost a stone knife I had.
It would have ruined
You
and
can.
dropped away. You can't, mate. You need to find the knife.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
You got a knife or an axe or a saw or anything like that on you, you can then do it. But
Sadly not.
So if you've got a map on you, look for the nearest set of buildings and go hunting for knives.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, but I thought I'd check if there was another option.
Look on railway lines for stones. If you find one of those big red fucking
the pipe wrenches.
pipe wrenches, you can use that on rocks, to break a stone off, and then you can make that into a stone knife.
Okay.
So you do have options. I mean, Cookie will stand with me on this. You know, last wipe, when we had on the mouse server, we didn't even give people a knife to start with or a rucksack. This
Right.
time we start you off with a basic bag on your back and a rucksack. And this is probably an easier server anyway, because it isn't cold. But I recognise that those 2 little objects are enough for people to be able to pick up a little bit more loot, and they may stay on the server. And I think we've inherited 1 or 2 people that we didn't have last time, and the people we did have last time we've kept. So we've grown so far by 2 people. I imagine if we do an event, we'll probably grow by 3 or 4 more. Because everyone will come on. Some will go, oh, I like this. The right level of hard. And then next wipe, you take them over and suddenly you've got 10 people that are playing regularly. But I intend to keep this going. It makes content that's different. And I quite like making something a little bit harder for people to play. And playing with different ways of doing stuff. And I'm learning more about modding as I go. What I really want is to learn how to raise the water levels on Chernarus or Livonia.
That'd be cool.
Like you can on Xbox, and then PlayStation, you can raise the water levels. You can do it on PC as well, but I don't know how to do it yet. It's a lot easier on Xbox and PlayStation and PC. And then you can raise the water from the sea by maybe a meter, and suddenly the map feels like a different map with all the rivers are change as well. More becomes underwater. or you can lower. Suddenly give people access to more land. Finding code lock now, isn't it, Cookie?
Yeah.
It's all about getting as secure as you can.
That is it.
So, Lego, so I didn't find a saw. I got all my planks by picking up items, deploying them inside my base, and then breaking them down using a crowbar or an axe into pallets, and then when I'm breaking the pallets down into nails and planks. And then I just cut the logs I needed.
That makes sense.
Because you don't... The design of the server is multiple ways of doing multiple things. So you don't have to use trader. If you do, there's... The risk is higher, but so is the reward.
Yeah, I get that.
Really weird, because normally I know where you two are all the time on a map. Hell of a way to make yourself paranoid, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've only gone out with stuff that I'm willing to lose. Didn't take the map. Nowhere am I ready for that. One tin of food. Got some Fury tabs. What do you need? And a fishing rod.
A knife, fire, water. That'll just be a start for me.
I've even got an MVG head strap waiting for a set of MVGs. The only set of MVGs I found was when I was testing it before I went live. I do have a full ghillie suit though.
Oh.
Oh, not worn at the moment. Rather limits what you can carry, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You streaming Cookie or not tonight?
I am, yeah. I am.
I love the fact that last night he was like, oh, I might not be on tomorrow night, guys, working late, etc, etc, etc. And after today's busy day at work, yeah, the minute he finished tea, he found that he suddenly could come on. Yeah?
Yep. Exactly.
I'll fucking take that. An AK-74U mag with ammo. This is there is a severe lack of anything that fires on automatic on this server, isn't there?
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Oh, it is. So out to my stream, that would make a good base. Because the wall would hide inside there. You'd be so covert. Lack of stamina is killing me. Can't believe I've got to run with an SKS with a fucking scope.
Bloody hell.
What happened, Cookie?
Oh, I don't know, mate. Who are you?
And I've got a pistol and a shotgun.
Who you are anymore?
And shotgun I mix butt and solid. Hoping to replace it with a Sega with a drum mag. For obvious reasons. Lego, without giving anything away, because obviously we have someone else on the server, are you taking the route that I'd suggested before?
Yes, but I've paused before the final stretch, and I've got a workbench down.
Okay, so you're base building then.
I will be in about 10 minutes, yeah.
Okay, so you found somewhere to live.
It might be temporary, but I kind of like it, so I'm
That's good
gonna
enough
go
for
with
me.
it for now.
That's good enough for me. Okay.
But it is on that route in what would be the final stretch as such.
Is that my fucking shadow? Yeah. I nearly shot my shadow. I need to take
That would have been funny.
I've taken a photo so I can tactically at some point show you both. Because it looked like there was a player that didn't spawn in correctly. Because of the way the sun hit me, it was about 100 meters away, my shadow. Yeah? And I was like, it's fucking moving. Oh, it's me.
Need nails for walls, don't I? Back to standard.
Yeah. You need... Give me a minute.
Right, so that's that there, that's that there.
You need, make a plan to start with. So you need 15 nails and some planks. And that'll make you your plan, and you cycle through them with the wheel till you get to the plan you want. Then you can deploy the plank, the plan. Then once you've deployed the plan, it'll tell you what you need. It will sort of, but in base building, I put all the recipes.
Yeah.
So it'll be so many logs, so many planks, so many nails, and then you hit it with a hatchet or a hammer, and it will make like a door or wall, whatever you're building first.
That's fine.
And then you code lock off a base if you put one in place.
What's the further plan?
It's
I
in
can't
the
remember what you said.
it's in base building and recipes, mate.
Okay, I'll have a look under the pause break, isn't it? Yeah.
No. On
No,
the on the
Discord.
so- on
Oh,
the
Discord, yeah. Might
Yeah,
be in a
if-
bad place to live.
If you found somewhere you like, set down some roots. It's far safer having people not know where you live. Yeah. I've moved since we had our conversation because you knew where I was living. And I realised that both Cookie and I, you can find our bases just by watching back a stream. Yeah. Yeah, so I said to SC earlier, I was like, just because I'm showing where my base is doesn't mean, and he went, that we're all allowed to raid you. No. No. I said, you just have to work that out in your own way. How you deal with that, it's up to you. You know? I realise there's a... Cookie and I both realise there's a risk in what we do because we stream.
Oh, yeah.
I'm up to a full NBC suit and 2 gas and 2 filters now, Cookie.
Nice.
Not ready to go there yet. I need about 10 filters to get through what I need to get through. and more pistol silencers.
Yeah.
I have no idea where you are, but I have marked it on my map as potential Goblin territory. If I die and spawn in without a map, I'm gonna go, what's that? Oh, I know where that is now.
Yeah. Have you put your workbench down?
I have, but the only thing is I forgot to turn it around, so I need to find a screwdriver. I was like, yeah, that looks about right. I placed it and I was like, ah, for fuck's sake. So I've managed to save it as my territory.
Yeah.
I just can't do anything with it because I need to turn
But
it.
that's fine because now you've got territory, so now it means that no one else can build there.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of all DayZ's really about. Is putting down some.
That was my
roots.
aim, was to try and get that down at least. Even if I lost everything, I don't care. I just didn't want to lose the electric kit.
What the fuck is that over there?
Might be a wild Lego.
Not swimming that fucking river, it looks Arctic. He's like Arctic River. Right, where's that? It's there. He's somewhere on that river. Yeah?
By the time you finished the word art, you already had I survive up and plotted.
I believe you guys think I'm like that. Rude.
I'm really glad that you've started the base building process, Lego.
Yeah, so am I. It'll make me come back now.
Base building on here, with that mod, as Cookie said, it doesn't snap very well, but if you're building inside a house, you can free place quite easily. The snapping bit you tried, Lego, because I got you to practice it on before we went live, so you understand the basics of it. Personally, I'm more likely to build inside an existing structure.
Yeah.
Because it takes less resources. But I'm more...
I feel like the sub-feel of it though. The outside ones.
Sorry, I was just dealing with somebody in... Well, it was a zombie, but they're in Arctic clothing. Have you seen anyone any zombies in Arctic yet, Cookie?
No.
I didn't know they had zombies on here in Arctic.
No. To be honest, I haven't been up to the snowy area.
I'm
that's
not.
what I was
I'm not
assuming.
up there.
Oh.
Yeah, they're in Arctic cams. So I thought it was a player. So I put a round through the middle, through the centre of his head, but it was a zombie. Can't really do any more of that. I'm running out of ammo to be fucking willy-nilly throwing through 7.62 39 down the range.
7.62.
Is that an only level? Is that are you like if only I had 7.62? Was that go?
I've run my entire map with a 2-2 sporter.
Jesus Christ.
That I do.
I managed to
want.
survive a wolf attack. I'm like, well, this lasted me so far.
That can go. That can go. They're not important. That is. One of those.
I didn't expect to
for
survive
emergency.
this long, which is why I was like, shit. I haven't really looted up 'cause I thought I was gonna die,
Got my first.
and now I'm kind of wishing I had.
Got my first 308 rifle. It's only a blaze. Bang! I don't have a 308 anymore. Yeah.
It's now mine.
I am also wearing plate with a helmet and fucking firefighter trousers.
Bloody hell.
I know.
I'm wearing ruined and badly damaged clothing.
But once you
I didn't
get
expect this.
once you get
As a
a base down, once you get a door on, and you can block off ways in, and you can block off any windows if people can see through them. Yeah. Stop. Build walls so people can't see through them. Once you've done all that, and you've got a little bit of storage in there, you'll soon build up supplies.
Oh yeah, I didn't expect to live this long. Like, I'm still surprised. So I was like, I won't bother. I'll loot the basics to survive. And I was like, shit, I've actually made it.
And then if you zoom in on the map, you can like put a marker on, and you can change the icon and change the name. So mine says
they
HQ,
might,
and I made it a different colour. So that way, if I die, like now I don't have a map on me, and I can still see my HQ location.
Yeah, so can I think. I hope. Yeah, I can.
And it just gives you that ability then of leaving your map in base. You know, what I used to do until I had a plentiful map was I would give maybe an objective of where I was going. And I'd leave my map in base. If I died, I'd go home and delete that objective at home.
Yeah.
Okay, righty ho, neighbouring news.
In English?
Righty ho, neighbourinos.
Oh, okay. Are you my neighbour, are you?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Which house have you built in?
Chain.
Legos.
Okay. Because you're in the attic waiting for him. You're the spooky event, aren't you?
So I got back to base and here, ooh, bang! He found me.
You see somebody running around the house with a sheet on. Yeah, but Cookie's been employed as the ghost.
Goblin, did you put ghosts on the map of AKs?
Yeah. So one thing that I will never put on a map is expansion, and I will never put AI on a map. We will never have a map with cars apart from like this has got a bathtub car because it's part of the game, but we will never put cars on a map. It will always be about moving by foot. Even if in the future we ran a Deer Isle map, it would still be one that you did on foot. We would just channel people more towards certain areas for PvP. But I'm not likely to run a Deer Isle map. I'm always going to run smaller maps. But it's always going to be about a 30 slot server. So it needs to be something that if 30 people, if brilliant best case scenario we had 30 people playing, you'd have a chance of bumping into people, but also a fair chance of surviving. This will not do. And that's not to say that we wouldn't have maybe a run Livonia or Chernarus in the future. With just a different take on it. I was asked, there's a mod called Book. I think someone just got gassed.
Oh. It's an odd mod there.
Odd mod, yeah. It's not one that we've run before. Is it any good? Yeah. Yeah. Not. Somebody said to me, "Are you running Monsters of Kimisi, or however you pronounce this map?" And they do a mod for this that is all like weird monsters, and I'm like, no, I won't. It's too. If they wanted that on this map, it would be built into the map.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone yet fought a bear on here?
Not yet, no.
I couldn't get bear meat to work in the trader, so wolf meat's the best as we've got in there. Trader just... I think there's something in this map that makes it a bit more incompatible with trader. There'd be something in the code.
Feel much safer now.
5 code blocks?
Close.
4.
No, I got 3.
Not bad.
No, it's not bad. Doing well, doing well. And well, I've got my workbench, I've got a repair bench.
That's worth its weight in gold on these servers.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near that yet. I've only got a code lock up today. I've got a code, and I've got to do... there's certain work I need to do on mine, which will become apparent when you work out where I live. Yeah. Fair way of putting it. Before I even think about things like that.
I think I might have just found the unfortunate event of falling asleep while running through a field.
You haven't been sleeping, have you?
Hey?
You haven't been sleeping, have you?
No, I forgot, and I was like, why have I just blacked out? I haven't been hit, and I was like, oh, that's why.
Yeah.
It didn't happen to me. I heard it earlier of me going, I was running. I was like, what the hell was that noise? I was like, that's an odd noise. And I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I know how that. I know how this pans out.
I'd best go to sleep.
How do you sleep again? Is it
Full stop. Full
yeah.
stop, and then drag to poses, click left, then drag to lie down and click left.
I clicked lie back as well, it wasn't working.
And it will give you, it will tell you whether you can sleep or not. So you need to, arguably, you need to be dry, under a roof and next to a fire. to get the best level of
new-
sleep. Oh no, the
I
best
am
level of
nowhere near
sleep.
any of those.
Yeah, the best level of sleep is all those things, and it needs to be dark. Not on our server, but on some servers, you also need to have a teddy bear in your rucksack. Some servers give you a boost if you've got a teddy bear when you go to bed at night. I would never do that because it's not in fitting what we do or servers. Yeah. Your other option is drink cans of drink, because each can of drink gives you 5% you don't need to sleep. Or get to the medical crate or the airdrop if it spawns in and get the injection that will fully fill your sleep bar up again. So there's your options basically.
I've currently just laid down because I kept on yawning and passing out basically.
And
so I
you'll
was like,
gain
"No,
about
screw it."
10% sleep maximum, and then you'll have to go again, and that'll just keep happening until you sort the problem out.
Yeah, your best bet is to set a fire, probably in a house.
You're actually at the moment is find something, get into a house, take all your clothes off, and just lie down. It'll get you to 50%. Because you won't be wet because your clothes have been taken off, and that will get you up to 50%.
Yeah.
And then put your wet clothes back on, and then go looking for a knife, and then get a fire lit and get your head down dry next to a fire. That'll get you to 75%. And then if it's night time when you do it, it'll get you to 100%.
Perfect.
But because nights aren't very long on this server, once you've got a base, and nights are always at the end, coming up to the end of the 4 hour, so about 3 hour 15. So it's about an hour away from night now. Yeah, approximately. At that point, if you have a fire lit and you're inside a secure base, getting your head down will get you to 100%. Now, you will use up swimming, running, carrying heavy weights, base building, will use up more of your sleep bar.
Yeah, I think I lost half mine early when I was swimming from wolves.
Yeah.
I realised.
If you fall asleep in the water, you will die.
That's good to know.
Yes, don't swim now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What did you do the other day? What was your fuck moment? You were eating raw meat, weren't you, to see if it worked or not?
Oh yeah, and I was like, maybe just a little bite to survive. I was like, nope, not even a little bite.
And I'd given the whole talk. You need to have a full stomach. You need to take meds.
Oh no,
you
it was
need
with
to-
bloody hands, wasn't
You need
it?
to be able to fight it. And he was like, I'll just try it anyway. Yeah. Lego knows
like-
better.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I've got bloody hands. It might be alright to have a nibble. Nope. It was not.
I found
No.
I found a greenhouse earlier in game that was full of cannabis plants.
Oh,
You can't harvest them, but it's actually there's like a hidden away in the woods, a couple of greenhouses, an old house, a broken down tractor, a radio and a deck chair, and in front of the radio and deck chair is a greenhouse full of cannabis plants. And I thought that was quite awesome. It's in fitting with a hidden away location, isn't it?
yeah.
He's had to do my head in now.
I'm off hunting for bases.
Whose base in particular, eh?
There's one base that I can't hunt for because I know where it is because they had a problem in their base and I had to go there to help them in admin mode.
Yeah.
So that I can't really That is if I stumble through the woods and find it, that's all right.
Yeah.
But any other base that's on here is worth searching for.
Yeah.
And that's
I
not...
know two which I know of.
And it's not about raiding people always. Sometimes it's about knowing that you're secure where you are.
Yeah, it's about knowing who's around you.
Yeah. And I know I'm pretty safe where I am. I do fairly often patrols. That doesn't mean I don't need to search around a little bit occasionally.
Yeah.
You're an animal.
Woof, woof.
Not that, no. It surprises me I haven't had yet. Can we have DayZ dog?
God.
You know what my answer will be to that.
Yeah.
I've never used DayZ Dog. Is it actually any good?
No.
I can see what they're trying to do, but it fits into PvE world.
Yeah.
Like it might be a bit poorly.
Might.
Why am I not surprised?
Not entirely sure what happened, but it's all gone to shit.
Got on your head, didn't I?
Yeah, it's a threat of you constantly has thrown me off the game.
Well, I have some goat to eat now.
Ooh.
Well, that's a game changer.
2 goats.
The fact that I haven't answered should tell you all you need to know. Yeah? Agreed?
I'll do that. But
I just got a Winchester Model 70 with ammo.
ooh.
Yeah?
La-di-da.
And that really is pretty... That's a nice little fucking weapon, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Only 3 rounds. Back at base, I've got about another 200. And no scope for it yet. But still. If I see something... If I have a bear come for me, I've got to stand a slightly better chance, don't I?
Yeah.
I haven't, but the base building mod we've got is ideal to take over one of the ruined houses with, because you can build like slanted roofs with it. So you could take over one of the destroyed like Livonia houses and rebuild it. You've both gone quiet. You're both like, fuck, we're living in Livonia houses.
Interesting.
No, I was umming and ahhing about.
If there was a way of like having something that would empty all the stuff off the floor in them, I would do that.
Yeah, that was my. So I found a better place I was going to look at building in before.
Yeah.
And then I thought, all right, let's see, what we can do. But at that point in time, I still had the hiking backpack, which was 10 slots, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm a bastard. Yeah, I hate the Goblin backpack. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, there is no point in me attempting to build until I've got a better rucksack or a better, stuff closer by and all of that. And I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna have to move on. But I like where I've moved to.
It's all that matters. If you're happy with where you're living, that's all that matters in this game. Really.
Yeah.
Whether, some people don't build bases, though on my servers, base building will be the safest way to survive.
Yeah.
Because you need somewhere you can go back to. Now, that might be a long way from spawn, and you work there slowly, build up your gear, but you need something, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck!
You alright? You alright there?
There! I might be dead.
Hopefully you didn't shoot at it.
I might have done.
Oh dear.
I'm coming round. But it'll be still in the area, won't it?
Yeah.
I'll be glad I didn't take my map out with me very soon, won't I? 2 cuts.
You would be. Two cuts isn't too bad.
Plate carrier kept me alive. Oh,
It's always
fuck.
a bonus. Gonna assume not then.
Here we go again. Didn't shoot at it that time. Yeah. Agreed.
Well, you've already aggroed it though. I thought they stick around until they finish the job now, don't they?
No. If sometimes they will kill you off completely. They've got a patrol route. So if you get out of its patrol route, you'll survive. So the longer you're out for without dying, the further it might patrol away, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
And then if you run a different direction, and you won't know what that is. I don't know what the patrol routes are. So I don't look at that sort of data. I don't think it's fair that I do know. Then
Yeah.
you might pop out of it and you survive. Or you find a hunting stand, let's be honest.
Yeah. Hunting stand is probably your safest bet.
So that time, I didn't get any cuts. And I'm just running clear of the area. I think I got away with it. Fuck, how did I get away with that? I'm gonna have a celebratory can of tuna. Yeah?
Just put gamma on for you guys because it's dark.
And I'll be doing the same in a second, guys.
I can't see shit.
Yeah, gamma going on now. It won't be dark for long, though.
No.
It's long enough to mean that MVGs matter.
Yeah.
It's not so long that you can't just run and fumble around in the woods for 15 minutes and the sun's coming up.
Yeah.
But ever going back to that hilltop. Did I say earlier, has anyone encountered a bear yet? I bet Mandalorian was wishing to be here for that moment.
It's like they knew it was you.
Really do not have the gun to fight bears and wolves. In the dark.
Oh, dark especially not.
I'm flashing red health and I'm just trying to cook a steak to survive.
At least you're trying
If
to
he
cook
makes
it,
it on
mate.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you eat that, and then you sleep next to your fire,
It might go well.
you'll get. Yeah, if you sleep now, you'll get it up to 100% if your clothes are dry. But eat the food first. I think even Cookie would agree on that, wouldn't you, Cookie?
Yeah. 100% eat your food first. Get a
Did you find a
little bit
knife
of
then?
food going
Did you
through.
find a knife then? There you go.
I did. I found a.
Hunting knife or something?
I think it was an axe actually. I've just been using
Yeah,
that.
that'll do. Anything, you know, you get to that point. So out to my stream, that's the direction we're going, where I've set the marker. He's like, let's look at his stream.
No, that's not fair.
No, we would never do that to each other.
I made joke about it, but I
Yeah,
would never
exactly. The hardest thing for me, as I was saying to people earlier, was when I'm doing admin on the server and I'm having to fly around the map, and before I fly somewhere to plot something, I have to check first of all people aren't there.
do it. Yeah.
Because even though I'm going in invisible, you don't want someone trying to walk into the bit of territory you're on when you're invisible.
Yeah.
And so you do a quick check, there's nobody on the server, right, then that area's clear. God mode invisible, teleport. And then somebody
Yeah.
appears next to you and you're like, oh fuck. And or you teleport there and there's a base there and you see someone stood outside cutting wood and you're like, oh, they've just fucking spawned in. Fucking I need to unsee what I've just seen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, even Gamma doesn't work on this server, does it?
No.
Sorry.
Don't have to apologise.
Once you get MVGs, it'll be sorted.
I do.
Do you now? Do you have a set, do you?
Yeah. I just don't have a strap yet.
Ah. Proper strap for a
Lego.
set of MVGs. MVGs are really
Lego.
easy to get on this server. If you know where to look.
Yeah.
Did you get yours from a boat?
No.
Ah. So the random boat spawns that are an event spawn have military loot on them. And sometimes that'll be MVGs.
Is that like a big cargo ship?
No, it's like a fishing trawler.
Oh, okay.
And it spawns in with a mound of earth next to it. And it might be in the
Right.
sea, it might be on the shoreline, and it's normally blue. And if you climb
Yeah.
into it, you'll find it's got military loot. Not a lot, but it's military loot.
Yeah.
I found when I was testing, I found an M16 on one, and a set of MVGs. Since then, I've already got like AUG mags and things like that off them.
Yeah.
But there's always 4 on the map at all times, and they happen along all shorelines. My first base location, which I then moved from, actually had one outside the base door. I looked outside the house, and right in front of me was that spawn. I can't live here. Yeah. Because people will go, oh look, it's that, I'll go and search it. Oh, there's a base. Because you don't want people to know you've got a base until you've got 5 code locks, do you?
No.
And then you'd rather they didn't.
Safe to say,
Yep,
I
you're
did
alive.
not make it.
You didn't make
No.
it.
No, a Zed ran around a corner, whacked me over the head, killed me, and I landed on top of a fire, which also killed me.
Fucking hell.
It did not go well.
But you've done really well. You didn't think you'd get a base down, and you've managed to get the beginning of your base, mate.
Yeah, the only thing is I lost 60 nails, code lock, about 10 bits of meat, and quite a lot of other shit.
But you've got the beginning of your base built.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. I'm
And
happy
you-
with that.
Yeah, you're not going to make it back to your body because it's only 30 minutes to restart. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I got no chance.
but you've got your thing down. You will find another code lock. You will get more nails.
Oh yeah.
Next time you will have, give it 10 minutes. The sun will be up, and you'll be fishing because you know what to do now.
That's very true. I don't think I'd last that long, to be fair, and I've done quite well.
I just
And all I was running with was a 2-2 sporter, and I took on a pack of wolves. So
Yeah.
I think I didn't do too bad.
that in itself it deserves recognition.
I mean, I was stood in the water just at the point I could stand, but they couldn't get me. I was like, I wonder if I can find a little bit of a shore where they think it's water and I can just get there. It worked.
Never do that on the mouse, because on the mouse they've made zombies and animals run through some water.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. This map's actually really cleverly designed. It's at some places around the actual sea, when it's at high tide, it floods. Because they built it low enough down that high tide means that all the grass gets covered in water. So it feels like a floodplain. And I like little shit like that. That means someone's thought about that. But this is actual real terrain. This is based upon somewhere in just outside Germany. Obviously it doesn't have a sea in real world. But this is actually real terrain we're on that they started with, and then they added the sea to one side of it, and of course the big wall. Yeah. But this is a real area that we're in.
It's a really nice map.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Really nice map. Yeah.
To me, it feels like a mini Deer Isle. Like a
Yeah.
really well-designed map that everything feels just about right. Where you can explore and find stuff. Yeah. I was saying to Lego earlier, I walked into a house this afternoon. Yeah, no, yesterday afternoon. And in the house, there was a pentagram scratched on the floor and a vicar hanging by his feet from the ceiling. So a vicar had done some satanic fucking practice and died doing it. And it was just like, that is war. Yeah? It's like fucking just twisted. Now, if you found that at night during a Halloween event, I'd be uninstalling DayZ. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be it. No more. I don't do scary. No, if Cookie will be pushing now onto the tier 4 island to see what the Halloween event's like.
Not just yet.
Not geared ready
Need
for
a
that yet. Yeah, you need
You
MVGs.
need a bit more gear.
You need MVGs
Yeah.
to do that. I wouldn't want to go in there when it's this dark without them.
Yeah.
Well, if you can find my fire and body, there's a MVG strap on my head before server restart.
I'd love to, but I've got an inkling of where I think you may have been, but I'm not 100%.
Me or Lego?
Not 100. Lego. Or you.
I think I was in your territory, in Goblin's territory, to be honest. But I was not that close.
Had you heard any gunshots?
No, actually.
Okay, you weren't close to me then. Right, after the stream, we're just going to sit here until the sun comes up. It ain't safe moving across the territory we're in. The sun's not that far from coming up. Cookie would say, just get your glow stick going. It won't matter.
Yeah.
God, my clothes are ruined. That'll be that bloody bear. What do we repair?
What's going on here?
What's happened?
So, I lit a fire and obviously slept.
Yeah,
The fire's now gone out, which is fine.
yeah.
So, I'm walking around my base and I can hear... Oh no, ignore me. Okay.
What happened?
So, my cooking pot, even though I'd taken it off the stove,
Yeah,
was still cooking my mackerel fillets
yeah,
on my rucksack.
yeah, 'cause it's hot.
Normally it doesn't do that.
Yeah.
On, any of the others.
No,
Oh, launch those away then.
I had something burned doing the same thing.
Just found a map.
In your base.
Yeah.
That's it. You've got a map spawn in your base, which tells me you're living in a building. So yeah, that's that sorted. Yeah,
No.
I would love to build a rag freestanding base, but the amount of nails and wood and sharpening stones and shit that you'll need to do it,
Yeah.
while
Exactly. I didn't
trying
have
to stay
the
safe.
patience.
Yeah.
Didn't have the patience to try and do it. Even if you just got one pod up, you're then like, well, now I need to still try and find all of this other stuff to be able to do it.
Yeah, it's
That's
too
why
much.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, I thought I'm not going to survive the night anyway, so I'll just swim across water, see how far I can get without eating.
Yeah.
It's not very far.
No, it's not.
I had a rough idea where I was, and I thought, I'll give it a go, see how far I can get. If anyone wants to know, it's about 1 kilometre.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about right.
Yeah.
Because it is cold, the water here.
Yeah. I was like, you know what, I'm going to test it out just in case I need it in an emergency. It's about 1 kilometre.
See if I can get any sleep. I'll lie down till it's dark and I'm under a tree. Oh, it might. It's going to take me up from 52 to something. I expect to 75, won't it?
I'm at 100.
Fuck you.
But I'm dead.
I'm about 98%.
Indoors, fire, night. Yeah?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I went and did some fishing, caught the fish, and I was like, right, now I can.
Once we get the server reset on the time, so once I reset the server for 10 o'clock at night, so then it, or whatever, so it fits properly. Because at the moment, obviously, the server is, if it's just the 3 of us on, at 9:58, can we all log out? And I'll restart the server, because that means it will be set back on the correct timescale.
Yeah.
of course.
Rather than 10:15, it'll be 10 o'clock at night, the restart, and then it will happen every 4 hours. And then it fits with what I've put inside the Discord.
Yeah.
Because it's only knocked out because we had, and every time I've tried to do something, there's been people on here.
Yeah, that's fun, mate.
It just would make life a lot easier.
Yeah.
I've discovered a lighthouse is not worth visiting.
I could have fucking told you that.
And,
It was a good marker to work out where it was.
and
How far I could
lighthouses
swim.
on this server at night have light coming out of them.
Yeah, it's quite cool. I got nothing to lose, so I was like, I might as well just have a play about.
Cookie, have you been near a church yet?
Yeah.
Have you heard the event?
Oh, no. Sorry, I thought you meant during the day. I've been in churches today, but not.
Were you near any churches where things happened?
No.
So I ran past the church a couple of days ago, or 2 days ago, and the clock struck
Oh.
and the bells rang. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah. Again, I love shit like that on a map. Yeah, it is just the three of us currently. So in about 10 minutes time, if I can get everybody to log out, and then I'll restart the server. But it's only going to speed things up by 10 minutes. But what it will actually do is put everything back on track again.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Because apart from adding breaching charge, I don't need to restart the server again. And I'll do that on like Thursday afternoon. I'll send a server message out saying I need everybody to log off.
Yeah.
At like 2 o'clock. I'll add breaching charge, but I won't initiate it. And I'll delete the other one at the same time. And then I can do the stuff in the files in the background.
Yeah.
I'll get them to log off at 1:45. Do it all, and then it'll be back on by 2 o'clock, and everyone will be happy. And I can work on the other stuff in the background.
I've travelled 72 kilometres now.
I need to check. I haven't checked that for a few days. 130. I've killed 132 zombies. I've killed one player that was 7 meters away, and I've travelled 89 k's, and I've survived for 12 hours, 58 minutes, and 39 seconds. That's not
I haven't got
bad for me.
Players. I haven't got the players killed yet, but I've got 143 Zeds killed. With survive time of 9 hours and 56 seconds.
I like the fact that I've turned off the bit on there that shows what other players are on the server.
Yeah.
Now it is just
100%.
this is what you've killed, this is your longest shot.
Yeah.
There'll be more deaths before. People will be shot before this wipe finishes in August.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Well, you and I are going to get shot in an event, potentially. And Lego, if he wants to be on our side for it.
Yeah, I'll come in. It'd be nice to be not hunted down for a cookie for a while.
It doesn't mean you won't be hunted by Cookie just because we're defending a base. It really does not mean Cookie won't shoot you. Does it, Cookie?
There's a player here! Oh, no, that was Lego.
Oh, there's only 2 of us defending Seeker. Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be about right.
Yeah. I see it as a way of getting other players onto the server.
Yeah.
Pure and simply. And if you have the prize that's good enough to... If it's a base building prize with weapons and food and everything else and something to carry it out, whoever wins it... Because what they're going to have to do, arguably, is work together just to storm the castle, kill us 3 off and Mark potentially, and then kill each other until there's a last man standing. And I'll give all of us that are playing enemy admin rights, so after you've died, you can turn yourself invisible and fly around the map and see what's happening. And I'll teach you how to use it. Yeah. So after you've died, rather than respawn, which you won't do because the event's still on, you'll respawn, straight away go invisible, give yourself God mode, and then fly and watch the action. So from your point of view, Cookie, or mine, because we're streaming, it gives something you can still stream.
Yeah.
We don't need a shoutcaster. We're not that type of event. It will just be a storm and kill people.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll put something in there if people want to stream it or make videos on it somewhere they can share stuff about it. I think you know, the Dubs and the Nergs of the world, Mandalorian. We know Merv will want to do it. We know Milkman will want to do it, don't we?
Yeah.
They'll all want to do it. They'll want to kill us.
100%.
And we'll all have fouls. Yeah, for the event.
Yeah.
And enough ammo and scopes. And we just make sure that we're in like further back in the base. I'll build it in a way that we're like at the back bit. And as they fight forward, there'll be resupply crates for them with ammo and things.
Yeah.
What I thought we'd do is I'd build it so there'd be a keep that they'd first of all, that we'd spawn it in. So the event would be starting, we'd spawn it in, there'd be a door, and I'll place a breaching charge on it, but not set it. So the first door they get to, they'll have to blow.
Yeah.
Boom that out, so they get a big explosion, and then they're fighting their way in. And because none of them know who other people are, they'll be shooting each other all the time, won't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no way a rabble of 25 people are going to be able to control themselves in one Discord, is there? They'll do most of our work for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll have like a tower at the back that we'll hold.
Yeah.
But we'll have limited ammo. You know, if we had a foul, maybe 2 mags each, something like that.
Yeah.
Right, when we get another couple of minutes, if I can get you to log out, guys. Call it
About
call it 5 minutes, so it brings us up to 52, 57. That's fine, because then I can at 59 I'll turn the server off and restart it. Out to my stream. I'm still going to stream afterwards. I'm just going to exit out now and prepare for that, so I'm going to put you into be right back. I'll get into the back-end software and tell you guys when I need you to log. Yeah? Okay, mate. No, I won't be on tomorrow. I'll be on Thursday though. Okay. Yeah, no, you're away, aren't you, this weekend? Yeah. Are you staying on tonight, Cookie, or not? Are you going? Yeah. Yeah. There is another player on at the moment, so I can't do what I was going to do anyway. So guys, I will call the stream there for me as well. I'll be on tomorrow morning. I just won't be streaming it. Are you working? You've got any lunch breaks tomorrow morning? If you have, then I'll be in chat, mate. Soon. Yeah. I will log into main server tomorrow morning and pay any money. And then I'll do the same Friday morning and probably Sunday morning. Just log in, pay, log out. Yeah. Just and if I log in and everything's gone, I won't even bother paying it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I will see you guys soon.
Bye.
Out to my stream. I'm actually am going to finish it there. There are other people on the server. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, so I need to get a good night's sleep. I won't be on tomorrow night because I work late on Wednesdays, but I will catch